Okay. I mean, probably just saw it then dropping down. I literally just left the clock running because again, it's taking a really long time. I don't know if that's a speed of my computer thing or this is episode three. Three. What race would do? Next race. Milan track grid. I think this is episode three. He accepted our offer. Sign. Okay. So we're gonna sack this person because it's gonna cost us $1 million to sack this person, and you already have a reputation with your driver. And once you get to max, oof, your mechanic is beautiful. His ability for my style of long duration quick pits, so that you actually make up time in pits. Promote driver. You do that. All right. Yep. Yep. So he gets her mechanic. Pay driver. Yeah. So it pisses my CEO off a little bit. Oh, your item performance. Ooh. Okay. Boost the performance of brakes. Okay. That's good. 90% reliability. Boost the reliability of this. Oh, we maxed out the reliability. Okay. So boost the reliability on that and boost its performance. So we should probably make a set of brakes, but boost the reliability on this. It's going to take a long ass time for this to be worth anything. So I'm curious if hiring a better mechanic is worth it. Maybe. I'd have to look. So scouting. No, we're gonna go staff. Renew contract. So these cost they're actually really cheap, and they're also super cheap to break their contracts. So I like your ability because its engine doesn't wear and everything doesn't wear. And then there's you, which is kind of shitty. Basically, better performance during practice, not practice, preliminary, during place generation thing. What's it called? Qualifying. During qualifying, kind of useless. Get to here, fast pit stops. Fast pit stops is beautiful. So both of those people are really good. You, on the other hand, we might want to start trying to scout a different designer. Scouting. How do we even scout a lead designer? Designers? Yeah. So we probably want to go the cheapest brake contract and just look at their, So you make engines and gearboxes really good. You make engines really good and gearboxes. So basically the wings, useless. But this person's actually pretty good because they make all three things I need reasonably well. You do engines really well. You shit because the only thing you do really well. So any of them that do something that there's a stock part really well, you do really good suspension. You don't want because they can't do what you want. So cost per race. So you do reasonable engines. You do really good brakes, but we're not working on brakes. I'm guessing brakes are kind of useless for any race. No racetrack's going to say you need really good braking, but maybe one with lots of tight corners. See, this person is completely useless because the only traits that they've got really good can't be. So please tell me this was the person that. Damn it, that's so much room to improve. Yeah. So I can't use any of the parts that they would be really good at designing. This person's. Anyway, what was the person that had really shitty wings but really good everything else? So there's this person. Maybe, which has a 10.3 on the 2 I want engine. You have a 10.7. You can't make suspension for shit. Yeah. I mean, you're good all round. So, and you're also the cheapest per race, and so I'm going to hire you. But you're advanced. I mean, I'm not using any of the advanced. Huh. So, okay. So if we go back to scouting, I keep ending up this is what I mean by like I wanted to edit it. It's like, I think I spent ages doing this, and I probably should go through and cut down these episodes like a significant amount because again, like you don't need to see me going through this. I'll just cut out like while I'm just going over the same people over and over, and when I'm just fucking smashing through the menus, I'll also fucking cut that shit out if I'm not too lazy. So you're not bad. That's the thing. You're actually really good. Except that you've only got legendary bits. Wait, no, not you. You. No. I could have sworn it was. I mean, we'll favorite you. Go back to setting. Okay. So, engine. See, you're also really good at like suspension, which is kind of shit, but suspension is medium speed cornering. So if we could make it that we do really well on anything that's not medium speed cornering. You only cost 18,000. You're 100,000 to break your contract. What parts do you have? You've got, oh yeah, you've got low level parts. Because I can't make these parts until I upgrade my my thing to max like level. Can't make this part until I upgrade my thing. Wow, for each day in production, plus 2% reliability. That's actually not bad. Yeah, so I'm going to approach the design. Start negotiations. I prefer a medium contract. I'll give you a medium contract. Wages are important to me. What do you... existing contract? Well, I mean, I'd pay you like 30,000 a race, my dude. Oh, wow, that's the most I can pay you. All right, I'll pay you 24,000 a race. That's also 6,000. Okay. Team pays all. It's a $90,000 buyout. Okay. Wait. Wait. Is this not position, place? This is a team. Okay. So we'll give you a lot of money. I hope we're not paying a fucking pay driver $30,000 because of that. I'd like to see a nice signing fee. Fucking, you can have... Yeah, I don't want to pay you too much money. I'm gonna fucking take that out of your salary, you little shit. Okay, policy votes. So, policy votes are like... So, somewhere, I don't remember where. Somewhere there's a list of rules. I don't remember where. Who knows? Somewhere there's a list of rules. No, that's the challenge. No. There's a list of rules for the competition, and it's basically like these are the conditions. Like you can only do this. You're allowed to refuel. You're not allowed to do this. You're only allowed to pick two compounds. To pick from two compounds and Yeah, and so we get to vote every now and then on these policies. A new race will be added to next year's circuit. It's hard to predict. Okay. Well, I'm going to abstain. God, fuck. My nose is suddenly blocked. I'm going to abstain from voting because it will give me one extra voting power in the next vote, and it doesn't really affect me if there is an extra track. Because it says that it's hard to determine who this will benefit. The person that will benefit is whichever team on average scores higher, which is why it can't determine it, is because it doesn't actually know what team. Whereas if it was cost, it would be like, oh, it benefits teams with low budgets or high budgets, this and that. Anyway, onward we move. Okay, so our engine design is finished. We'll be curious to see if our driver... Top speed and... Okay, new engine. Fit parts. Okay. Okay, an interruption later, which means fuck fucking editing, which I mean, I was intending to edit these down at least somewhat anyway. But what was I even doing? Okay, so we have this engine. So we're gonna say that, which is fun. Who's a better driver? Braking. I want the person who's gonna do the smoothness. I want to be long term is the problem. Because the long term thing, but first off, you need to use less tires. Adaptability, FIBO, consistency, focus, fitness. Your focus and feedback is really good. I think I'm paying you a lot of money every time we place, which is kind of annoying. Like at the end of every race, I should have made that higher. Like if it was 9th or above, I'd only pay it out every rarely. Anyway. See, I figured it was place 9th, not 10th. Not where is it? I was thinking this 10 or above, not still can't find it. Fucking where is it? One of these fucking settings. It's gonna be really funny if I spend the time to edit this and it's just like it just cuts to me going this one. Or fast forward through me just zipping through fucking menus. This standing? No. Team. This. I thought it was this 10th or above, not this 10th or above. Which, by the fact that it applies to the mechanics as well, and it's also 10th and above, it's probably referring to this 10th and above, which means that I'm going to basically be paying them every fucking race. It's a little bit annoying, but anyway, cars, we have the parts fitted, improve parts. We need to improve the reliability. So these are both reliable enough for now. We need to improve the reliability of our new engine. And I mean, maybe the performance of our new engine? Maybe not. Who knows? So teams. So our marketability has gone way up. Okay. So, okay. Yes. Okay. So marketability has fucking skyrocketed. It went from like 20% to 42%. Because of your 75%. But it's not just that you're at 75%. Because, yeah, that would have a huge impact. It's that we got rid of the 2%, which is the equivalent of adding 3 times. Because, twice. Because instead of dividing 50 by 3, we're dividing 125 by 3. Anyway, so it went up by a whole 25% because we went. Okay. Anyway, let's stop rambling. Let's get to the race. We got some mail. Is that critical mail? No. So it just stopped because it's got some races to simulate. Yeah. So still don't know if those bar loading speeds are proportional to my computer speed, like, because it feels slower than the first time I did it, which might be because I've put more shit on my computer and it's a hard drive is filled. 1 week together. So this, I guess, slowly fills, but then also gets a bonus for doing races together. So technically this can... okay, wait. Adjust. Wages are important. So you were unhappy. So going up 1 tick in that and then doing that, I don't know. So we got 2 extra scouting. Drivers, scouting. Any of these guys? No. You're a pay driver. You're also hot garbage, but how much do you pay? So I guess pay drivers must be fixed. Like I figured it would be like no, this is a pay driver and they pay this much per thing or this much per Okay, so Okay, so we should swap you in, which is you do refueling and front jacking really well. So let's swap you. Swap. Okay. Our pit time is 16 seconds. Our fucking error rate's going to be ridiculous though. Mistakes is point. Yeah, these mistakes are just way up there. Which I'm assuming is fatigue. Like you've got fucking point 2.2. We should swap you in. So what are you? You got a fixing of 10 and a tires of 1. So now you're a jack only guy. What about this guy? He has a tires of 11 and a refueling of 1. So he's also fucking shit. Okay, well, we're going to go with never going to have to let you fix. So go with the guy that has the worst tires. We're just going to hope that we don't have to fix anything. And then we're going to swap this guy for backjack here. And it gives me a 7, which made my pit time go down slightly. But anyway, so then if we look at their fatigue levels, their stamina, we have resting people. Okay, you don't want those people to be full stamina, basically. Okay, so we go in here. We're gonna take this. We can't do anything with sponsors, right? Yeah, continue. So we're gonna make over $1 million. 1.5 million. We can make an engine every fucking race with our new fucking sponsor setup. This is awesome. I don't remember how long this episode is. I'm hoping that I hadn't done a race already. This is episode 3, correct? I don't know. I have no idea. I do not remember. Oh, fuck. I have a feeling these episodes are much longer than I realized because this is episode 3 and 2 of the episodes have been split. And I thought the other one was like, oh yeah, it's only half an hour. So it was just the race as long. But if that one was the one that was split and it was split at like 20 minutes, then it becomes an hour long. But again, I'm going to have to go through these and edit them down. Which, they shouldn't be too hard to edit down. Okay, so here's a bit of feedback. And, what is this track for? Event is Milan. Okay, do I have a Milan car set up? No. Which doesn't really matter. So it reckons we need really good handling. And downforce to be somewhere here. Oh, God, yeah. Well, I mean, I have no fucking clue how long this episode is because my brother keeps fucking interrupting me. Which means that basically I'm just going to keep losing track of how long the video is. Medium tires. We're definitely trying to try and pull that bullshit again because that bullshit is fun. I like doing long pit stops. You reckon a lot of downforce, but you're going to do wrong. They both agree that handling needs to be soft. But one of them reckons lots of downforce. So I think you're going to be at the wrong end. No, see, speed acceleration is not going to be important. It's definitely the top speed. And medium tires. We're just going to try and max out medium tires. The extra performance out of medium tires will greatly improve. Okay, I'll send you out. So all these tracks I would have perfect bubbles in my saves if I remember to fucking save. Alright. Gimme, you've got this. You've got this, Gimme. Just fucking cut those tires off. See, whatever it is. I'm out doing a lap by the time everyone starts leaving the pit. Okay, so having really high feedback is actually really important because they keep saying it being like, keep going. It's not that important really, like the feedback because but it fills these quicker, which means that you go from 5 to 10 to 15% boost in performance of bits parts. And you must not read that much of a difference. It's like, actually, that's a huge difference. Alright, so where was your downforce? Okay. I'm hoping that they're all way right, but I'm not entirely sure. So speed definitely works. So they were both okay, that was good. So handling really soft handling. Okay, that should be enough of a movement that I can then guesstimate really the next bit. Okay, so listen to that. So you had a good round. So good around means we probably want less numbers. If we look like good around sort of don't want to move about the same distance. I'm just going to see maybe flipping their direction around just to see how that turns out. So I think another thing with practices that I'm not 100% sure if this is how it actually works, but I think what you want is to try and make as little modification as possible. So if you can nail the downforce and never change it again, it takes less time. Okay, so we've got something forced to do great. Okay, so we didn't change the full floor. So that went to good. So it went from that's okay, that's good. So and you went from good to poor. So it might be a little bit higher downforce or lower downforce. I dislike the high low. It should be low high just because of the direction. But I'm assuming it's because high downforce makes you understeer and gives you good acceleration, whereas low downforce makes you oversteer and gives you top speed. Okay, so that was okay. So that was okay. That was great. Okay, great means that it's probably so this is good. That's poor. Means that it's probably there. Okay, great, good. Good means you probably want this more like that. Yeah, okay. That'll be the test. So yeah, so we got great, okay, great. Okay, so that's good, that's good, that's great. That's good, that's okay. So, handling the other way. So, okay, so start with downforce. Good, great. A little less downforce. Good, okay, so that means that we've probably nailed those two. And then, that was good, that was okay, so we need more oversteer. So that's good, go that way. And then we need to go a little bit more, and then bring it backwards with that. And so, that should tell us almost exactly what we need to do. And we're gonna go, we're gonna go, we're gonna go, yeah. I was thinking this is a little bit purples. Oh no, wait, yes, oh no, we're gonna range around, well. We have to send it out for at least one more lap on purples though. Downforce is poor, damn it. That's not good. Why is that not good? Because we have 2 excellence. But, okay, so that's okay, that's good, and that's poor. So that's okay and that's good, it means downforce needs to be in the middle. So I'm actually gonna move this, because I like to keep them as close to the middle. So that was good, that was poor, that was okay, so it has to be something like red. So that's almost perfect. So it's more there. Put you in your spot on. Okay, so we put the downforce in the downforce like that. Doing that. Do. Okay, so we need to tweak. This is what I mean by like tweaking the downforce can be really fucking annoying. Okay, good. So, okay, good. So we want more downforce. So if that's okay, that's good. So that could be right. And we can tweak the downforce just a tad more like that. Okay, so now they're nailed. That's okay, that's good. That's poor. That should be right. So we're 2 excellence. So we're gonna send you out on the mediums again. So just finish the medium feedback and then we might try get intros. See, this is also annoying because I can't see the weather forecast for tomorrow. Like I just want to know whether I think it's gonna rain or not. Because I can see that before I came in here. But I can't see it now. And that's annoying. What are we at? 95? So we got a great, okay, excellent. So that's great, that's great. So it's probably 100. That's okay, that's great. So we probably want to go need that. So that was great, that was great. So we're gonna go that was great, that was great. Yeah. Alright, let's send you out. And we want to do lap time measure. See how we made a tiny change, we only spent 5 seconds in here, which means that in theory, we get more time practice. So now your trim's going to fill up fast. Like your medium tires isn't because we're getting bad practice. A little bit of lap. So the extra 10%, the extra 5%, which is like double trim. Okay, so you went in the wrong direction. What's nice about the fact that I know that that's the wrong direction? Actually, both obviously moved about the right amount. One got so that was great. That was great. You got just as much better as that one got worse. Because you just went like that. So that's great. Okay. Now I think I'm just gonna let you go out until you're done. I'm gonna go out. But maybe not. It only has an okay, but I know where the numbers are. Okay, so we know where the excellent is. Excuse me. I think you'll find that did not move. Okay. Maybe I literally cannot see the difference between the excellent and the great. I don't even know which way it moved. Okay, obviously that way. So do it for the great. Fuck it, 2%. It's gonna send you out 8 entries to try and get track trim in time. You only have 2 minutes, but you'll increase the amount of track trim you get. So boosting your track trim is probably quite important. See, now you can not set it as high, it should trim bar quite a bit. And level 2 trim. Yeah, level 2 trim. And track trim. So, no, it wasn't really necessary to if we kept them both on mediums, we probably wouldn't level up the extra medium, so probably wouldn't. So, why was that important? Because, I mean, you just need to lap on intros and you fucking sucked. Anyway. So we should be at the front because we finished last twice. What was brain? So the extra trim basically means that we're going to get an extra 5%. Ooh, it's going to start raining, it's going to get wet, so we're going to start on intros. Ooh, lovely. So it would have been nice if we got the fucking intro. So we're starting on intros. How many laps are there? So right, you're the weird 98. Okay, so it's 31 laps. We can do it with 3 pits. So yes. So we need to do just over 11 laps per fuel tank. So we could give you that. I don't know what condition your engine is in. So we're just going to give you 11 laps of fuel, and you're doing exactly 3 laps. You're doing exactly 2 pit stops. I might push a little harder. I don't remember what condition your engine's in. And you don't have the mechanic. So wait, so I'm gonna get... I think I'm gonna take both of you to try and do 2 pit stops. But I'm gonna give you... So if we do 11 laps, and... Okay. So we're gonna give you an extra... No, they're both going to do 2 pits. We're just going to give you 10. So you needed 10, 10, 10, and 11. So you're going to do 10, 10, 11. The other one's going to do 11, 11, 10. and maybe it'll stop raining and we'll need to swap tires at some point, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Anyway, 10, 10, 11. Okay. So you're going to start on intros and yeah. Okay, so you're going to start 11, you're going to start 10. And we're both going to... I mean, this is kind of a dead race because there's not a chance in hell that we're gonna, like, without the advantage of being able to use hards and doing some kind of trickery to do one less pit stop. I've got no advantage, and the tyres are going to do less than 2 pit stops. So being forced onto intros is just buggered it for me. I have to push them because apparently it's cold, which I think means I'm not going to make it. Everyone's swapping to softs. Why are you swapping to softs now? Did you start on softs? What? I mean, it's going to be lap 10. I can swap you to fucking... I've almost nailed that in terms of timing. So when we get to lap 10, so stop pushing your tires so hard. Stop pushing your tires so hard. Let them cool down a little bit. Yeah, because when I get to lap 10, it's going to be almost the perfect lap to change to fucking softs. We can see if we can do you, I guess, 2 medium. Like you, hopefully, because you have much better tire degradation, right? Maybe not. It's like only but like 3% different between the two of you. So this is lap 10. You've just passed the pit, which means if you were to pit now and swap to mediums, you would last 28 laps on the mediums. Oh my god, you can do it in 1 pit. So you don't need to change tires for the rest of it. It's going to take 15 seconds to pit. It's going to be a risky pit. No, you're almost certainly going to have an issue. Okay, so you have 60%, 40%. Your engine sucks, so I can't get you to push, which means that you're going to do 10 laps and then 11 laps. And how long are you going to get on these tires? 28 laps, I reckon. So you could push your tires as well. So yeah, you're going to pit now. Well, you're going to pit next lap, and you are going to do 1 more lap and pit. Right? So, okay, so it stopped raining. Okay, so you might have an issue. When you pit, if you were to pit now, how much fuel would you have? You have 1, okay, so you have enough to get an entire lap. How is your park condition doing? Your engine is kind of shitty, so again, without the ability to not degrade engines, we can't afford. So if we swap to you, you'll get 25 laps, which means that we can give you 10 laps of fuel. When you get to the pit stop, you'll have 20 laps left. When you do 10 laps of fuel, you'll only have to change tires once. You have the medium tire, you can do a safe pit stop. You only have to spend 9 seconds at the pits refueling as long as none of our parts fail, so just don't push the car. So you have to hope, for one thing, that the tyres don't get too cold. If the tyres get too cold, you're in a lot of trouble. Yep, low fuel. Okay. So if the tyres get too cold, because we can't afford to have them degrade faster, we can't push the car. So we're going to be we're making ground because they haven't pitted yet to swap to the better tyres, which means they're doing an extra lap in fucking inches. Which means that even though we're doing a slow lap, we're going to catch up. These people just pitted 4 inters. Oh, it's going to start raining again. Damn. But at what lap? 16, 17, 18, lap 18. We might have nailed that again in terms of fuel. So you're on interest, so we're even on medium, we're just fucking flooring it. So does that mean we can... Okay, so it's going to start raining again. And it, by the looks of the prediction, push the tires. Oh, you could be on push anyway. Yeah, push the tires. Actually, just go fucking full bore attack on the tires. Don't let any of these people past. Just attack. Okay, maybe don't... No. I'd like to keep them not too hot. Anyway, so it looks like it's going to fucking pour down when it rains. So if we can nail the track timing so that we're in the pits when it starts to rain, or just going into the pits as it starts to rain, we will get a huge advantage and probably be able to finish on the intros. So again, we are fucking flooring it by being on the right tires. So if we'd gone to softs, we may have had an advantage in that we would have been a little bit faster during this section. But we're going to push the tires hard. We're going to... How many more laps do we have to make it? So it's lap 16 now. And by the looks of things, it's... so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's not... Each bar is not quite 3 laps. Not quite a lap. So it'll be lap 18, 19. So three more laps. Okay, so in 3 laps time. So we have more than enough fuel. So we can push you to high, I guess, to try and make as much ground as we can while we have the advantage of being better tires and... Oh, something just got off this. The track is as dry as it's going to get. We are fucking making ground. 6th. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. Cut back on the engine. Save a little bit of fuel. Don't degrade your engine. If we have to stop and repair, we're going to get fucked. Like, your engine's already degraded way too far. Okay, it's starting to rain. So, this is your last lap, Kinney, and you're going back to intros, and it looks like it's not going to be enough to get to wets. Okay, so you're going to swap to intros. And you're going to be able to make 16 laps. And when you get to the pit, it's only going to be 13 laps left. So we can give you 13 laps of fuel. And you should be able to finish on intros. Because intros will last you 16 to 13 laps. So you should be able to do this in one last pit. It's going to take way too long to fix the engine, I'm sorry. It's going to be a safe pit. Go. Okay. And then I think... How far behind are you? You're just about to pit now. So, if you were to pit now, there'd be 13 laps left. You can make 15 laps. Yeah, completely fuel up now. Pit. Yeah, if you pit now. Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. Yep. So, you will get the optimal, because you can pit. Oh, wait. Yeah, and okay, your parts are imperfect. If it's the other way around, I would have literally told him to fix his engine for the fact that it'll be a little bit wetter when it comes back out, which would make the intros a little bit more beneficial. Oh no, did I not swap your tires? Oh no, you haven't gone in yet. I was worried for a second. So, you, 17. Who's in 17th? Excuse me, 17th. Can I just click 17? How do I get to you? Excuse me. I would like to know. Okay, don't push your tires. You're in neutral. You're gonna make 13 laps. Wow, you've got. Wait, how do you have 14 laps of fuel? Excess fuel. Push it in high. Push it in high. Oh, we're still in 16th, and we're not gonna need to pit again. And these people are all gonna need to pit. Ooh, we might. Oh, we're gonna get our bonus. I mean, it would have been nice if we'd got our bonus before. Anyway, the person in 17 is pushing their engine hard, so they're trying to catch up. Okay, so just go to neutral, because pushing your engine not as hard So, oh, they're chewing through tires. They're going to need to pit again. Surely, because your engine. Yeah, I know. I'm onto it. Yeah, cut back on your engine. We can't risk it. Catastrophic. Okay. How far behind are you? No, 18. 18. So you're 1 second behind. You're not likely to need to pit for the rest of the race. You've 10 laps of fuel and 11 laps of fuel and 11 laps to go. Yeah, okay, we're going to pit you. We're going to fix your engine, and we're going to just max out your fuel. Now, as I said, adding fuel will take 4 seconds, and basically it's faster to just not add fuel. But adding fuel is done at the same time that parts are being repaired, which means that 4 seconds is free because we're repairing the engine while we're refueling. And that's what's important. See, tires are done, then fueling and parts are done. Oh, actually, that makes sense. Each person is doing the tire, and then fueling and parts are two separate people. You've broken down. And how far in front are you? Way far. And yeah, you just finished your repair, so unlucky. They're gunning it hard, though. Which, actually, you, with your excess fuel and fully repaired engine, can gun it hard as well. You're in 14th, so we might actually catch you. First is pitting and repairing. So how far behind are you? 20th. So you are 60 seconds behind, so you're unlikely, even with gunning it hard, to overtake. But maybe. How far behind are you? 40 seconds behind, but the people in front of you are only just in front. But anyway, we're up to 14. We're in 14th. Because again, we can probably keep that up for the rest of the race. We might want to tell you to be a little bit neutral on tires. How many laps we got left? 7 laps left, 7 laps of fuel. So be a little more conservative with the tires until... Is this person... Here's the issue. You're 15th. So yeah, no. Go back to being neutral. I was going to say, if it wasn't a competitor who... 15th. Number 15. You are going red and red. Wow, you are fast. I can't keep up anyway, so... So, like, there's no chance. My biggest hope is that you can stay in 16th, or you can stay ahead of 17th. And currently, you are leading by 7 seconds. They've got 5 laps to make it up, but you've got parts. You can't push the whole time. So 14's going down. 14 has to pit before the end of the race, surely. Like, there's no way they're making 4 laps on damaged parts. Oh my god, I just repaired your engine. I shouldn't have pushed you to high. I should have just gone with, I shouldn't have pushed you to overtake. I should have put you on high and just left you. Because if Kenny needs to repair his engine again... Okay, so you are still on pace. You're 4 seconds in front of losing your place. It's the 16th. Wait, yeah, no, you're still in 16th. So, you're exactly 16th. So... How far in front are you? So you're pitting and repairing, which means that we've probably not overtook your pitting and repair. Yeah, no, we're back at 14th. Kenny caught up. But Kenny's still 60 seconds behind. Yeah, Kenny's fucked. Kenny needs to repair his engine again. We shouldn't have pushed it. Oh god, you're at 11%. Oh, but you've got the new engine, which is going to... Oh my god, that's awesome. And we've only got 1 lap to go. So are you on your final lap? If I was to tell you to pit when you finish, there would be 1 lap left after you pit. So you're on lap 30. Look, other people have to repair. Repair. What's the weather looking like? You have to stay on intro, so yeah, just repair. Basically, you're not going to make it to the end of the race if you don't repair. Fucking 14th, your pace is keeping up. We have a lap to go. Okay. Low fuel. That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. if I was to pit, there would be 0 laps remaining after you pit. And you would pit with 0.6 of a lap of fuel. So I actually think it's about to be finished. So if you're actually about to finish. Did we just win? I can't tell because it's put this fucking thing in the way. Have we finished? No. Oh fuck. Fuck. I can't pit you because there's no laps left. And you've only got 21 laps worth of fuel. I've done it again. I've run out of fuel. Every fucking time. We would have done it if I just... That's what annoys me. It said there were 0 laps left after we pit. But it was wrong. There was 1 lap left after we pit. Okay. There was going to be 1 lap left. At least we didn't come in fucking last. Oh, I think we did come in last, but... What? You came... What? Why? Why though? Like, you actually... you must have... They were still racing. They overlapped you. It's gonna give me... Oh, fuck. Damn it. Yes. Yeah, I know. I'm falling real far behind now. We were almost there. It's gonna piss my CL off. Basically, because I ran out of fuel and lost a place, like there was no fuel, and that's why I fell behind a place. I actually fell behind fucking 3 places. It queues up like an event, and it'll be like, oh, interview, which I don't know if it's guaranteed. It's just like I saw it last time. I did this fucked up. I fucked up like this. You lost a bit of morale, but that's actually fine. You've gone up 1%. Actually, you went up satisfaction with me. You lost morale, but I think that's because you're not a main driver anymore. You actually gained experience? How the fuck? Kenny can't gain any experience. Ugh. Now we can make an entire new engine, which would have fucking let Kenny fucking not have to pit to repair and so many other things, and my job is secure, and cars, and design a part, and design an engine, and make it -10 to its reliability, but to its red zone, and plus 40 to its fucking thing. Engine just skyrockets up in terms of performance, because it, like, what's that, like, it's it goes from 8, yeah, so that like triples my engine, the quality of my engine. We saved $82,000. So it just tripled the quality of my engine. So it's actually pretty good. We're gonna have to make new parts. And they're repairing my car. Okay. Yeah, anyway, that's the end of episode whatever. Okay, except interview. We need to improve our car's performance level. Upgrading the HQ, I think, I'm thinking long term. Upgrading the HQ. Okay. All right. Yeah, so that's the end of this episode. What episode was this? Episode 3? So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode when we do this race, which, as you can see, it is acceleration is critical, low speed cornering is critical, and top speed is useful. So our acceleration might give us an edge. The fact that we have one of the better gearboxes or our gearboxes aren't as shit as everything. Anyway, yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.